Hi all and welcome. In one of our videos over the weekend, posted over the weekend, why day trading can lead to significant intraday profits over the rest of the market. We discussed intraday patterns and we discussed specific stocks, mainly stocks that report earnings or have a great volatility. Today I want to expand and show another aspect of intraday trading, meaning leveraged one stock ETFs or leveraged ETFs. Again, this series is ongoing, so if I won't have enough time, being that I have up to 14 minutes to close this video at this point, and I don't want to drag the videos on and on and on, so we will continue it in another video. So let's start first with one stock ETFs, which is a thing or an invention that started less than a year ago, or maybe basically in 2024. And the idea here is for the investment house that's providing this service for them is to make money and to offer additional financial products to the public. That's behind it. So the idea here is, if you remember, at one point Tesla was, I don't know, 3,000 or 5,000, or Nvidia was like $2,000. The liquidity dried out a bit. That's before they delivered the splits, and the idea is to create an ETF that will capture the intraday movement of the stock 1-to-1 or 2-to-1 or 3-to-1, leveraged, meaning doesn't necessarily have to be leveraged, but the ETF will be only one stock. As we know, the S&P 500, the SPY, is an ETF that has 500 components. The Dow Jones, an ETF, has 30 components. So in this case, the ETF, one stock ETF, let's talk about TSLL. This is the TSLL, one stock ETF that represents Tesla. If Tesla goes up 2%, this ETF will move up 2%. If Tesla moves down 5%, it will move down 10%. So it's a leverage times 2 of the long side of Tesla. So again, it will mimic Tesla exactly. So the chart will look exactly, but the price action will be twice as much. How they do it? Through various financial derivatives, options, and some others. I'm not going to discuss them right now. That's not the purpose of this video. The purpose is to show how a day trader, according to his personal strategy, can prefer to trade this TSLL ETF. That's of course was Friday at one point in the morning session $16, at the close less than 15. Okay, so again, what's the benefit of trading it? First of all, you have to decide if you want to trade it. Then you can ignore basically the Tesla symbol and say, okay, I will trade it like a normal stock. It trades 100 million shares. Let me see how many. I will TSLL on Friday traded 183 million shares. So the liquidity is perfect. The spread is 1 cent. Okay, so you want to trade it as a standalone stock. You can do it according to your strategy. I'm just giving 2 examples here, just to figure things out or make a point here. Take a look at this. What was the number here? Like 1615, a breakdown of this bear flag formation. or the clear resistance that developed at 1550 into the close. So again, those are issues that are developing intraday that some day traders may take advantage of. Obviously, none of the investors care about those intraday patterns. So the benefit here is that you can, instead of trading a Tesla at 350, you can trade this with better liquidity, no slippage, and basically trade it like it is $16 stock. Another way to look at it is to trade it by percentage. Now here's the big advantage. If you trade it by percentage, and let's say you want to trade the Tesla and you're taking a $10,000 position in Tesla, in this case it's 30 shares. Okay, you can take a $10,000 position in TSLL. In that case it will be 600 shares. So instead of trading 30 shares, you trade 600 shares. According to your broker, I don't know, because there are so many brokers, some of them are, some of them are offered in the US, are offering the US free trading. Again, I'm not going to get into the expenses of trading. But, okay, you're taking a $10,000 position. The return intraday in TSLL, if you succeed on the trade, is going to be twice as much. So if the return was 3% on the downside in Tesla, it will be 6%. Now, how do you protect yourself in case the trade goes against you? That's according to your own strategy. Let's say you risk 1% on every trade, or 2%. So if you took $10,000 positions, 1% is $100, 2% is $200, and so forth. Or you look at the chart and decide based on the technicality of the chart where to post your stop loss. So that's a clear benefit. Again, if you know how to use it in your favor, to day traders. The same concept applies to Nvidia and NVDL. Now let me bring in NVDL. Where is it on my list? Here it is. Now, as opposed to TSLL, hold on a second, guys. As opposed to TSLL and Tesla, NVDL and Nvidia are not that different. I mean, the price of NVDL is $52. The price of Nvidia is twice as much. The liquidity actually in Nvidia is way better. So if you're trading it just for the purpose of day trading, I don't see a big difference. But when you trade according to a quantity, meaning a $10,000 position or whatever, $100,000 position, okay, and you are aggressive intraday trader, the results here will be twice as positive, and of course can be twice as negative. Again, this is the decision how to trade, what are the strategies, where to position your stop loss, how to manage. I'm not going to get into that. Just the pinpoint the option to trade NVDL. Again, amazing liquidity, not as great as Nvidia, which trades 300 million shares. NVDL, just to make a point, and again, the spreads in NVDL are not as tight as Nvidia, which are almost zero. NVDL traded 24 million shares versus 300 million shares in Nvidia. So again, the liquidity, however, again, the liquidity is very, very good. So that's regarding those leading, I would say, ONE-STOCK ETFs over the last 12 to 24 months. Being that many investors and traders are piling into Palantir, we have also, not we, the Granite iShares, I think, those are behind this PLTU. This is PLTU is long Palantir, but twice. Okay, not 3 times. Okay, we're going to discuss leverage ETFs that offer 3 times the return. This is only twice the return. Okay, it's the ONE-STOCK ETF. Just to make a point, if you remember, we discussed the reversal in Palantir so much in the other video. Take a look at this one. Again, the pattern is the same pattern. The entry pretty much the same logic behind it. And you can see here the technicalities. Again, the volume here is not going to be as great. There may be some spreads here in PLTU. However, again, if you're looking for intraday returns and you trade it as a return, meaning you buy, like I said, $10,000, $20,000, $5,000 or $500,000 in a position, okay, this is a way to make a buck, again, if you know what you're doing. And again, you can protect yourself very easily, again, because the liquidity in those ONE-STOCK ETFs, not all of them, again, you need to check according to your preference, is amazingly good. Not in all of them, because there are plenty of, I don't want to say already hundreds of ONE-STOCK ETFs. I'm just talking here about the leading stocks, meaning the leading ONE-STOCK ETFs, and each stock may have up to, I don't know, 3, 4, maybe 10. I don't know how many ONE-STOCK ETFs Tesla has. I know about 2 or 3. I'm just presenting the most liquid one, the most important or the most traded one. The same goes for Nvidia. I don't know how many Palantir has, and if any day will another ONE-STOCK ETF will be available to trading. So again, there is no like something monopoly here. Granite Shares is one of the investment houses that I don't want to say dominates this field, but they are definitely in this business. And I think State Street is in this ONE-STOCK ETFs, and who cares? Basically, you can Google it or if you're interested, ChatGPT it. But this is not necessarily our business. Let me see if I have enough time. Okay, I don't have enough time to talk about the additional ETFs that I want to talk today. I will do it in the next video, which is the NASDAQ 3 times long and 3 times short ETFs. Those are TQQQ and SQQQ, and those ETFs are at times amazing day trading instruments. We'll discuss them in our next video. Okay, guys, thanks a lot for being here. Hope it was illuminating. If not, please leave comments or email us. Also, please like and subscribe. So a lot of work here. Thank you again, and see you in our next video.